Wanadhani asibongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani asibongo lala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Mwambie punde imechoka sana.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get.
If you all do not believe that Must Go is not fit to run this nation, you need to go and watch Justin Muturi's interview on NTV because he has laid it bare for any common person to understand it. June 25th came with it with an awakening. And two things happened. You either woke up from slumber and decided to dream again for a better country and decided to fight for this nation, or you decided to continue sleeping. The sleepers, you can't tell them anything about this regime. They see or hear no evil about this regime. But Justin Muturi has kept it very real that Must Go has two personality. One that he shows in the public and the ones that behind. You see that other one for behind pay na popingi up in interviews. And akasirika unaona, who the hell is this? He has told us that everything Must Go does is a deal. There is money involved. That he wants a people and a team that can sign paperwork without questioning, even in the corridors of the airport, that he has even sold fear to his cabinet. We already knew this thing. But I can tell you for sure, we've just scrapped this.
The gentleman has been a person of credibility and integrity. He has been the Attorney General. So when the Attorney General of your country tells you that your president is corrupt, and your president is dangerous, and your president doesn't know what he's doing, I am a worried man. We are losing about 100 billion shillings a month to corruption. So we are waiting for somebody, and some members of the Senate are talking about it, Okiyo Mtata is talking about. In fact, I'm persuading my friend, Sifuna, to bring the motion.
Former Public Service Cabinet Secretary Justin Muturi says his security detail has been withdrawn in a movement to silence him from criticizing the government. Muturi, who is entitled to 2 police officers as part of his retirement package as a former Speaker of the National Assembly, said he will not bow down to the pressure from the government. As Emmanuel Tonau reports, Muturi sustained his attacks on President Ruto, claiming he has turned State House into a crime scene of corrupt deals.
He has been a thorn in the flesh in and out of President William Ruto's administration, and in what he views as apparent revenge for his recent bombshell, claiming that President Ruto is irredeemably corrupt and unfit for office. Muturi said the government came for his constitutional rights.
My security personnel were instructed not to report on duty on the basis that, as they told me, that I'm fighting the government. I got the information around 7:30, between 7:30 and 8. Yeah.
Muturi, who served as the Speaker of the National Assembly between 2013 to 2022, is entitled to several perks listed under the Retirement Benefits Act 2015. They include a monthly pension equal to 80% of his monthly salary while in office, a lump sum payment on retirement calculated as a sum equal to 1 year's salary paid for each term served in office. He is also entitled to 1 saloon vehicle of an engine capacity not exceeding 2,000 cc, which shall be replaceable once every 4 years, 1 4-wheel drive vehicle of an engine capacity not exceeding 3,000 cc's, which shall also be replaceable once every 4 years. Additional perks include full medical coverage for him and his spouse. He is also entitled to drivers, a personal assistant, a secretary and other employees, including 2 armed security guards. Other state officers who are entitled to the hefty perks include the President, the Deputy President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice, and the Deputy Chief Justice. Muturi adding that the latest move will only add fuel to the smoldering fire.
With the draw of security, if it was meant to intimidate me, I'm sorry, I cannot be intimidated by such an act. Yet another wrong number dialed, because we know it. The courts have already expressed themselves on this issue of benefits to retired state officers in the past. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I don't know, for instance, there's a time the government trying to withdraw the security of the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I And there was hue and cry.
The former CS sustaining his onslaught on his former boss, saying he had turned State House Nairobi into a theatre of corrupt deals.
The people who come there and who meet him, you know, State House has become a scene of crime. Because all that happens there is deals, corruption deals.
While citing the recent allegations of corruption in the e-citizen platform, Muturi added that President Ruto was corrupt through and through.
I don't think whether there is anything that can be done to redeem William Ruto. I think he has such affinity to corruption. The owners of the IP owners of the platform were to surrender it to government, but they were to get. Much later, it was to turn out that they were to get, through direct procurement, they were to get the contract for operation and maintenance. But for William Ruto, there must be a business component to himself.
Okay. The former CS now says he will continue with his exposés, including making public some of the documents he collated during his time at the State Law Office, linking the government to major corruption scandals.
With no fear of contradiction, Justin Muturi has a very clear idea of shady deals that were present during Ruto and Kenya Kwisha, Itare Dam, Aurora and Kimwarer, Adan. That interview, I have listened to it for almost 45 minutes. That guy, sio wa kupulizwa na upepo ovyo ovyo. That's why he is a threat to the Commander-in-Chief of Kenya. Aurora and Kimwarer carried a huge amount of money. Itare also. Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government has a common denominator. I'll let you figure that out by yourselves. Common sense, use it properly. Nasikia fulani wa fulani alikataa kusahihisha wizi. Let me give credit where it's due. Okay? Justin Muturi explained something about Aurora and Kimwarer. Sasa mimi ninawaleta kwa public audit report. Aurora and Kimwarer was loan, 4-entry loan that was taken from Italy. As someone who has gone where these sites are supposed to be, or where these dams are supposed to be, I don't know, projected. Kizungu ni ngumu, yawa. Iyo kiwanja haina hata marking. Nothing. This is a lot of money. Ni deni. Na si hawa wanalipa, by the way. Ni sisi tunalipa. If that can't wake you up, watu wako Mathare ni heri kuliko wewe. And I'm not sorry to say. This is a lot of money that is in debt for a developing country, of which the project was not even patek. I need tutorial for English classes. Hakuna marking kwa hiyo wanda. Nothing is there. And one of the people who are actually brought to court because of that same project that never took place is Kamau Thuge, a director in the Central Bank of Kenya. Wacha nilale alafu niamke. The cycle of corrupt people who are still finding it easy to sit on very senior seats in parastatals in the Central Bank of Kenya will continue paralyzing the economy if looting looks like this. Ini do mob na mtu haizi niambia anything. These were 2 dams supposed to do whatever it was supposed to do. I'm so concerned about the amount of money. Na ni sisi tunalipa. Sio hao. As taxpayers, voters. Na hata hii deni iko mpaka kwa watoto hawajazaliwa. How shocking.
mazee uski bana, hapa kuna mambo. Unajua, na cheki CS Interior, huyo saa ni Murkomen, anasema that mambo ya Justin Muturi kukosa security, hiyo ni mambo yenye IG Douglas Kanja anafaa kushughulikia. In fact, ukiuliza Murkomen kama anajua history officially, yeye hana mambo, because anasema the only way anaweza ijua ni through writing. Yani Justin Muturi aandikie Murkomen amwambie ni aje security yangu ilitolewa. Murkomen anasema that ni kawaida anyone mwenye yuko kwa serikali kutolewa security yake, now that yes CS tena siarudishe security. Lakini saa Murkomen anasema if akona any entitlement enye anafaa kuwe nayo, investigation ndio zinapigwa sisi vile tunabonga, alafu sasa atarudishiwa makara wake ikipatikana that ni ukweli yeye inafaa arudishiwe, because anasema usani Murkomen that yeye kama CS hakuna mahali penye story ya security inakujanga inaingia na siasa. Juu in fact hata ukisikiza Murkomen, yes squeeze yako zile za mimi sio mwanasiasa, lakini Murkomen kusema yes sio mwanasiasa, hiyo yenyewe si ni siasa. Aya, ukiachana kwa kapati. Na bado saa alikuwa anasema that mtu kama Douglas Kanja, so nakumbuka hapo hivyo last week time yenye Amri Jeshi alikuwa anaingia pande za Mount Kenya, kulikuwa na politics mpaka Faith Odhiambo, huyu ni LSK president, alikuwa anaambia Kanja that wewe mazi unafaa kuresign. Mbona? Kwa sababu wewe unakuja kuingia kwa shughuli za siasa wakati yenye ofisi yako haijawahi na hata haifai kuwa inafanya hizo kazi. Sasa huyu jamaa anasema, sasa ni Murkomen anasema that hiyo sio kitu mbaya. Kwani kuna kitu gani mbaya Douglas Kanja ni mwananchi yeye mwenyewe akikam kulink pamoja na wananchi wenzake? Lakini sasa hebu tuacheni hiyo story ya Kanja, tuendelee na ya Muturi. Muturi kulingana huyu Murkomen anafaa akue ameshikwa ati kwa sababu kuna documents ana hold important things bado za serikali. Anasema that huyu ni jamaa mwenye ni mnafiki kupita kiasi, na bado anasema that kama huyu Muturi akona evidence kwa makaratasi vile yeye anasemanga, si basi aende kwa DCI apeleke hiyo evidence yote hivyo vile inakuanga, aende julikane ni aje nani mcorrupt na namna gani. Juu anasema that hata history ya abduction enye Muturi amekwamilia hivi, anasema that hii ndio imefanya achujwe. Murkomen anasema bado ni jaba. Kulingana na Murkomen hakuna abduction yoyote enye inaendelea Kenya. Ni noma.
If what Justin Muturi, the former Attorney General of Kenya, is saying about William Ruto is true, then we don't have a country. If what Justin Muturi is saying is telling Kenyans about William Ruto and his regime is true, then we don't have a country. Justin Muturi was talking in one of the national TVs, NTV, fixing the Nation show in the morning. And he said that William Ruto is so corrupt and this regime is so corrupt that there was a time that some investors wanted to invest $1 billion in our economy. And William Ruto told Justin Muturi, when Justin Muturi was in Dubai, that papers were ready and he wanted the Attorney General to sign the papers. And Justin Muturi said no, he was not going to sign the papers until he goes through the papers and know what he was signing. He said that that money was going into a private treasury, that William Ruto have two treasury. The one we have that is known by Kenyans, that is there legally. And there's another one that is private. Is running that treasury privately. That William Ruto is treating Kenya as his own property. That the guy is so corrupt. Those are not my words. I want you to go and watch the video. That Justin Muturi, the former Attorney General, is saying that William Ruto and his regime is so corrupt that he did not find a word to explain how William Ruto and this regime is corrupt. My fellow Kenyans, we knew all along that corruption has become a system in our country. I want to appeal to all Kenyans to ensure that you have your ID and you have registered to vote come 2027. We will vote and we will clean our country. We will take William Ruto home and his regime, and they will not try to steal the elections. We will be there no matter what. And I'm repeating again, if what Justin Muturi, the former Attorney General, has said about William Ruto is true, then we don't have a country.
Is really, sabotaging my programs. Hii ni maneno mimi nimepanga ya climate change, and now he's frustrating, I said, okay, I left. So later on, after 3 weeks, Muturi came and see me. he said, mtu ya nyumbani, hii kazi imekuwa ngumu. The thing the president was asking me to sign is a fraud. It's $1 billion that is being brought to the country without going through the National Treasury, which is contrary to the PMF Act. This money is supposed to go to the Ministry of Environment without going through the National Treasury. I have done due diligence. The owners of that farm have criminal cases against them, and there are people who are involved in money laundering. And from my investigation, this is money laundering. I'm not going to do it. So I told the president what he has said, and he was very bitter. And you know what has happened? Since Justin Muturi refused that thing, the talk of climate change, for the last 1 year, you have not heard the president talk about climate change. That 1 year, 2023, he was talking about nothing else but climate change. It was a scheme for money laundering. We were talking about planting 15 billion trees. That deal for $1 billion US was supposedly to plant 3 billion trees. These 15 billion trees was a fraud to bring in money in the country for money laundering. And since Justin Muturi, who in my view is a hero for this country, refused, you have never heard for the last 1 year the Minister for Environment or the President talk about the 15 billion trees, because it was scuttled by Justin Muturi. Again, the last one about Justin Muturi. Why he is a hero? We were in Naivasha, and again the president was mad that Justin Muturi had refused to okay a purchase of land for industrial park. And the president, we slept in Naivasha, we were in a retreat. He called me to his suite, and he said, I want you to talk to this tribesman of yours. Na hii watu yako rigiji wananisumbua kwa hii serikali. Hii watu ya mlima wananisumbua. Martha Koome ananisumbua, huyu Muturi ananisumbua, wewe saa ingine unaleta kichwa ngumu, niko na shida na nyinyi. Wewe ongea na Muturi, we want to buy 11,000 acres to jenga industrial park, tufungue Naivasha. Can you talk to him? I said, yeah, well, I have to look for Muturi. He said, no. I have told the president that it is illegal to get money from SFT. SFT is a settlement fund trust.
Akisema hatua hii ni ya kumtishia kwa sababu ya msimamo wake mkali dhidi ya serikali. Muturi ambaye ni spika wa zamani wa bunge la kitaifa anasema anafaa kuwa na walinzi kama baadhi ya marupurupu ya kustaafu kama spika.
The reaction from government has been the immediate withdrawal of my security, which happened last evening.
Justin Muturi akamatwe kwa kuvunja sheria kuhusu utendakazi wa afisa mkuu serikalini.
Waziri Kipchumba Murkomen ni kukaribisha katika eneo la Pwani.
Haya ni maneno ya waziri wa usalama Kipchumba Murkomen kwa tume ya EACC, DCI na ile ya mkurugenzi wa mashtaka ya umma.
In another country you could have been arrested because the principle of how to handle government documents is known. In US, for example, if those documents are in your email, that's a serious national security issue.
Waziri Murkomen akipinga madai ya Muturi kwamba alizuia ufisadi kwa kudinda kufuata amri, na sasa ameamuriwa kutoa ushahidi kuhusu madai hayo ya ufisadi serikalini.
I don't think there is anything that has reached a threshold that can be called that there was corruption, so therefore it needs to be answered. If it reaches a stage where there is a threshold, maybe he will be summoned. But why does he wait to be summoned? The other day he walked to DCI. He can also as well work with DCI with evidence.
Aidha, waziri Murkomen akisema kwamba malalamishi ya Justin Muturi kuhusu visa vya utekaji nyara yanakosa ukweli.
Kwa nini alikwama kwa serikali ambayo ilikuwa inafanyia Wakenya vibaya? Na hii ni kutafutia haki wa Kenya ama anatafutia kijana yake?
Justin Muturi yule ambaye alikuwa CS wa public service. Kuna kitu aliongea na aliamua kumwaga kila kitu. Huyu jamaa aliamua kumwaga kila kitu. Na nikiangalia hiyo statement yake, naona somehow inakaa kuwa ukweli tupu. Na huyu jamaa alisema ya kwamba yule Ruto ambaye mnaona kwa public kama kwa TV akiongea ni tofauti na yule mtu ambaye yuko pale kwa ofisi. Ni tofauti na yule mtu wako behind the cameras. Kwa kitu yote, kwa project yoyote, anaulizanga zangu ziko wapi. Ni ukweli. Hivyo ndio Justin Muturi alisema. So kama huu ni Justin Muturi ambaye alikuwa pale kwa cabinet anatuambia hivi, hatuwezi ona kama kuna uongo hapo. Yule ambaye alikuwa rafiki wa Ruto sana anatuambia hivi, hatuwezi ona uongo. Hiyo ni ukweli tupu. Na Wakenya tunafaa kuangalia kitu 2027. Tunafaa kuangalia bila kuangalia kabila zetu, bila kuangalia mirengo yetu ya kisiasa. Ruto anafaa kuwa wa kwanza kuelekea nyumbani. Yes.
Democracy cannot operate unless we are tolerant. You tolerate your friend, your neighbor, to have an opinion different from yours. You don't have to call him names. He has a right to differ from you. That is his fundamental right. And he was not made so as to be managed by you or guided by you.
The Gen Zs, it does not end up there. Let it flow downwards up to the county, even the ward level, so that we get what we want for a country.
Mimi kama ningeambiwa nitakuwa around mpaka 2040, sijui ningekaa namna gani. Unaona vile nahangaika na hii ya kusukuma hii yetu, ukipata 5 years una sweat. Ukiongezewa 5 unasema wacha itoshe, wacha mimi niende nyumbani. Heri hiyo yako unaweza kusukuma mpaka 2040. Hii yetu hii ni ngumu. Hata hawa heshimiwa wanajua. Hii yetu iko tabu. Lakini jameni, itakuwa ngumu kidogo kama mtu wako na njaa, umaskini, mtoto hajasoma vizuri, utajivunia kuwa Mkenya kwa njia gani?
Second term labda urudie Sugoi secondary. Second term labda high school. Vile umetuonesha mzae jo. Umetupanga jo. Yana tunapara, ona vile nimeparara na nijipaka lotion asubuhi. Siku hizi hata wanaweka detergent kwa lotion. Yani economy imeharibika.
I want to tell you guys, if there is a president I have ever seen being the true symbol of national unity, it is none other than William Samoei Ruto. Why am I saying this? Even the Kalenjins are crying. What does that mean? Ruto is fairly distributing the suffering across the country.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Chief share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
A few moments later.
Happy time, happy time.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh no.
Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh.
Eagle one.
Hey.
They not. You think that they gon' let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. They confound. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Check the stories how you want. And Drake, they're not. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further. I promise. Take this
To my fellow young Kenyans, if you are not a registered voter, please make the time to go and register as a voter. Because Kenya's future depends on you and me. So how do you register? There are IEBC offices in every constituency, and that is where you register. So please find the location of the IEBC office in your constituency and register. All you need to carry is your identification card or your passport. There are those who are saying that Huduma centers are registering voters. Huduma centers do not have an IEBC desk as of now, maybe later. So please go register and let's prepare to save Kenya together. And for those who have registered, please go to the IEBC portal and verify your details. Please.
Here I come. Here I come.
Now, some of you are very wicked. And I don't have up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of you are my village people. You are my village people. I will not hide mouth. All of you are my village people. You are the one that is following me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube to prove to me that you are not my village people. Thank you.
Hello.
Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Eh? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir.
Ndugu yangu,
God bless you.
fagia wote.
Kazi yangu.
Asante.
Ndugu yangu.
Good luck, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Good luck.
All
the best.
Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Matopare. Topa.
Itazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Wakenya.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, types. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi naweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko, kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana na tunapongeza nyinyi na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho,
lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika, muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe. Na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mfanye nini? Nisha reject. Mfanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa bana.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Si youth chacha anuka. Madha zetu bado. Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwa hapa na hatuendi. Kwa hapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa mazee. Nini? President, nataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you, na hata ukiwa na pesa watakutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject finance bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
That's it! That's Sri Lanka!
yetu. Itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He's can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.